Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Idle Zeros. We are on the Lord of Fear Aspen account, and as the title would suggest, we are doing Sealand 35. Um, so this is basically the last of the game modes that came out prior to Destiny transition that I had left to do. Vortex Dominator ended, of course, because that's, as of now, finishing Vortex is the easiest thing to get done, instead of maybe Aspen Dungeon Purg 200. And even then, um, Purg might be more difficult. Not too sure about that. But yeah, maxing Tower, Seal Land, those are all more difficult than Vortex now, until Vortex gets a new difficulty. But anyway, this is the last of the stuff that I needed to do. And now it's just post-Destiny transition garbage, like chapter 6 nonsense. But anyway, yeah, so here we are. You will notice the team looks a bit different than what you might see for most high-end Seal Land clears, and that's because there is some tech. I call it tech, but I don't know. It's just something that I noticed. I haven't really mentioned it in a video. I haven't seen other people talking about it, but everybody knows about carries in Seal Land. Everybody uses carries. Elena's just there because I needed another meat shield, because the enemies here CC whenever an enemy dies. So running carries that aren't E5 just sort of wrecked things for me. And I don't have enough carry copies for them not to die early on. So that kind of sucked. I switched to Healstone there. but yeah. So Elena's just there to be a meat shield, basically. She's not there for any reason. That's super important. But Aspen is there. He is not just a meat shield, although he does fill that role. He actually does something else for us, which I'm going to show a video of at the very, very end to explain why. But his inclusion was rather deliberate. Not just any E5 would do the job that Aspen is doing. It's quite cool, actually, the way that works. But yeah, I chose Lion because I ran the crit stone, and I have a really garbage stat spread because my crit stone treasure, not crit stone treasure, crit damage treasure is not maxed out. So I have like 168% crit. So I'm at like this really awkward point where crit stone puts me over, and crit damage imprint puts me over. But if I don't use the damage imprint, then I'm missing like 30-40% crit damage. So that kind of sucks. But that's not really important. What is important? I use Lion just because I get holy damage from both pets, but Phoenix would be redundant, and I'd rather take the shield that I get from the Lion. So that's nice. You'll notice I have a 4, a nice pretty rainbow 4 on the Aspen, or the LFA there. He's not D4, he's D3. I just have a level 3 temple, so everybody who has Destiny is leveled up +1 divine power. So both PDE and SQH are D2, not D3, even though they have nice pretty 3s on their little indicator. Not much else to report. Balance Strike I used. It was pretty much the only way I could kill this boss. But you'll notice that it worked out. Pretty much it was just a matter of getting a good spread of fear. But yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, running out of commentary, but I'm also running out of footage, so that works out decently well. I'm very sorry, my schedule's been sporadic. I'm rather busy now that it's not summertime. But yeah, I'll do my best to get videos out every now and then. No worries. So I guess now that we're nearing the time of the actual clear, I wasn't expecting to clear, so naturally I started recording after the first nuke, so you don't really get to see that. But anyway, I can start explaining the Aspen tech now. And the thing that happens is that if you read LFA's passive 3, you'll notice that he gets energy, he heals, and he gets attack buffs whenever an enemy is inflicted with fear. That actually is triggered by Horrify as well. So every time Aspen does a Horrify, the red skull CC, not LFA's Fear Abyssal Gaze, he not only gives the enemy another CC that they might have a chance not to purify, so stacking the CC is nice. What also happens is that Aspen buffs LFA whenever he lands those. So that's rather nice. Quite cool. Quite cool indeed. I have PDE here. Video ends, and then here's the clear. You'll see we start at round 5. I start recording because it was looking pretty good. Basic attacks. I have a Snow Heart on a carry, so that's why the Snow Heart buff still applies there. The frontline one does have Snow Heart, so every time she revives, they get Snow Hearted again. But so here's the damage there. Here's the setup. You saw there was the CLN 35 clear thing. For 35-2, I used Rui. It just seemed to look better. If you can't see these, that's the crit damage, holy damage, precision imprints on that. Full offensive enables, except for the CC removal. His destiny skills, those are skills 2, 2, 1, respectively. Those are, yeah, you'll know what that means if you have a destiny hero. PDE Surge, 3 Divine Power. I make a note of the Divine Power because their Divine Power level is no longer indicative because the Temple grants it. So Chaos is actually D3, and then LFA gets another Divine Power for a total of 4 from the Temple. I used Nimian. Here were the stuff. The one carry was level 5. 5-star. But I don't have a 5-star carry emote on Discord, so I just used another 10-star one, but she didn't have an artifact. And then I had Demon Bells on Elena and Aspen. But here is something else. This is my boss 10 clear. The fight goes on for very long, but this is Void Boss 2 level 10. So that's my clear there. My setup's on Discord. I think I might have made a video about this already, but regardless, here be the clear if you haven't seen it. Antler's Cane, because survivability is not really the issue, it's damage up to a certain point. So no real worries there. Antler's Cane is actually better on the later bosses. Obviously because they have more health, but also because it takes longer to get the boss down for the first time. And then so that initial spillover damage when you kill the boss, the later that occurs, the more damage you do to the minions with that. Because the Antler's Cane buff obviously will apply. So if you kill the boss round 5, you do less damage to the minions with the spillover than you would if you killed it like round 10, 11, or 12. But here's the tech. You'll notice here, Aspen's going to get 4 Horrifies. Okay, so we'll restart the video, but you'll see the 4 Horrifies. But look here, Aspen has 1 attack buff. LFA has 1 attack buff. Now he has 5. You see that? So one more time. Aspen gets the fears, and then he gets 4 attack buffs right there. So that's pretty awesome interaction. And then LFA also drains energy from those inflicted with Horrify. I'm not sure if this video lasts long enough to show that. It might. It doesn't. But he drains energy from people with Horrify as well, so that's pretty cool. But here's my account. Um, it's looking pretty good. LFA has 22 million attack now. This is speed attack stone Rui Scepter because it's my PvP build. I'm playing around with Balance Strike because the extra damage against heroes that have shields from HHA is kind of nice, especially when I'm running defensive imprints myself to keep myself from dying. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of bizarre how I got that. I guess I never logged in on this device since I did that. Um, that's rather interesting. I guess what we could do, just for funsies, is we could go here. Yeah, we could go holy damage and then armor break. And then here's our stat spread. Now, I like crit damage, actually. I'm going to go crit damage instead of armor break. Crit damage. And then what we're going to do is we'll go to the bosses. And then we'll probably... Yeah, I can't really do these. Boss 6, 7, and then I'm stuck on 8. Void Boss 1 is kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. He's way too strong. But we'll try to get a perfect score here just to boost our position on the leaderboard. That could be fun. So we'll use that. I hope I have CC Purify on everybody. I may not, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, nothing really exciting to report. Just standard operating procedure, I suppose. Depth 21 on Tower of Dreams. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. I couldn't do the Nightmare stage, all of them. I couldn't do all of them. There was this Mystic Fairy Freya Holmes Young one I couldn't do. So I did 4 out of 5 on the Nightmare stages. So I'm running out of gas on those, if you can believe it. So that's rather scary. But yeah, not much else to report. Basically just doing this so you have stuff to look at while I talk at you. One thing I noticed, therapist of Blood Betty, she's kind of insane. She's really, really strong. Um, it's scary, actually. She's a PvP machine. I'm not a fan of going up against her. I wonder if this will count as a full clear. Max points. No, that was terrible. Okay, so let's put on melodic strings instead. There we go. And what we're going to do is we'll go back. And let's see if we can now get full credit here. We'll go there. Hopefully that's good. No CC on us yet. Let's not jinx ourselves. Good. No, we got CC'd. Why, that bastard? Okay, so now we have CC immunity. So let's try again. Here we go. That wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. But it is what it is. SQH got an active off, so that's nice. And now we are free to destroy this thing. There we go, much better. Hopefully you get full credit now. Max points incoming, maybe? Really? Okay. Okay. We'll just do boss one now, just to see if we can get full points here. If not, I'll be sad, and that'll be the end of it. Oh my god, LFA is gonna die. Yeah, okay, I quit. Yeah, that's enough of that. Alright, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe I'll get a thumbnail out for it. Maybe not. We'll see. But have a good day, everyone. Be well. I will talk to you all the next time something notable happens. So, I'll see ya.